Hi everyone, it's Cassie Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'll be reviewing the AFL team's performance yesterday. If you're new to the channel, like, comment if you're returning, and subscribe if you like the videos I'm making. If you're new, returning Magpies, like and comment. Now, look, this isn't going to be a good review, to be honest with you. I'll just say that straight off the bat. We lost by 4 goals, and to a team like the Gold Coast Suns that Carlton were beaten, just. Look, let's be honest, Carlton aren't doing that great either. We've lost 5 in a row. 5 in a row. And that meant something to me. As a fan, to be pissed off, angry. I'm lost of words. It's embarrassing. And to be in a group chat with mates and to say that, what's the word that we're doing it on purpose, pisses me off. Yes, it does. It fucking pisses me off because this isn't what this club is about. We are a fucking good team. We're a finals fucking team. The only players that played in the premiership for us in 2010 was Stu Sarbon and Scott Pendlebury. There's not many of them are left. There's always stuff that we need to improve on, and I feel that we aren't getting the best on what we need to do as a whole playing list. I am so angry. And I'll go through it, and there's some positives, there is. And I'm going to address something as well. Now, Nathan Buckley, if you're watching this, mate, if you need me to calm down and really fire up the place, I'll fucking do it. Because I don't think that you know what you're doing when it comes to Darcy Moore. You put him in forward, you're leaving the forward line. He's a fucking defender. He plays at centre half back for Collingwood. You're going to ruin his career. He's not a forward. Yes, he has played forward in the past and kicked 5 goals. But he's an all-Australian defender. When something doesn't work, you need to put him in the back line because he helps us out in the way that we go about it. We don't want to give him, like, alright, we're paying for him, we're paying for Jordan De Goey. But yeah, after this, like, we can't be rebuilding yet. Yeah, we got some senior players that are in their 30s and that, but to me, I see them as a chance to play. I see Jeremy Howe as a chance to play. You know, at Collingwood, we've had some poor luck of form. I stuck by us no matter what. And I'll wear the black and white within pride. I'm wearing this today. And I feel like I need to work to support my team. The fascination of playing a game of football, to me, I think, like, I don't know if the players are playing for the jump anymore, and that just really hates me to say it, but it feels like there's no mid to forward connections with our ball use. At times we were poor, we looked second rate out there, we look like we can't play, we look like we can't do this and we can't do that. It was disappointing to see, and I will go through the positives for us as well, and the negatives, which they'll come up, but it just feels like when something goes wrong, there's no plan B. Like, we don't put Darcy Moore back in defence when we need him. Against Brisbane Lions, you have to do it, and we're playing them again. The season is not over. Yes, it's early on, and the Anzac Day game was I was willing to forget that because there was a Guernsey clash out of that. But now it just makes sense that we don't look to hit our targets. That's our problem, and I don't think that we have learned. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So the positives were John Noble and Isaac Planer. They give it their all. That they try their heart out. Ronnie Wycheck. Something ridiculous here. 12 marks, 4 goals, like 20 something disposals, 24 disposals, and to kick 4 goals. 31 hit-outs, 21 disposals for Brodie Grundy, and 27 disposals and 5 tackles for Josh Dacos. And 1 goal on, mind you. And he shows heart. Now, I don't think that we're a rebuilding team. We're not that team that's going to fall away. Now, are we in a quick, little reset and hopefully to play up there? Maybe. I don't think that we are a rebuilding team. I think in the next 2 to 3 years, I think that we might have to start making some more tough decisions. Now, last year was difficult for us because we had to play in the hubs. And it did not help when we had to play 14 days, I think 3 or 4 games in between that. It does not help. There was no VFL action, so the boys would have been fresh and played a practice match against the other teams that we're playing against. So I think there were more issues going on behind closed doors that we don't know. Has Bucks lost the players? I don't know. I don't think so. Based on what I do see, I think it's a mid to 4 connection that does struggle a little bit more, and for some reason we're within 4 points and we just get blown away. For whatever what reason, we're in the game and we can't just perform at. Well, Buxer says we lost at DNA, and that's saying something. That is talent. That's saying something as well. So there were a few positives on that. Another positive was, I know I hate to say this, was that we won, right? We won first quarter by a point, right? And I think that was about it, really. Now I'll go on to my negatives. Right. And midfield to forward line connections. I said this in my previews. Why the fuck every time I say this shit that it doesn't come up? Like, are we teaching it wrong? Are we seriously teaching this wrong? Aren't we hitting targets? Is it too easy? Are we doing it under a lot of circumstances? I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm lost of words. I can't explain what's happening. I haven't been down there to watch them train. People say, oh no, they're just handballing and kicking the ball. No. There's more to fucking that than kicking and handballing and taking marks. It's how you prepared for game day at training. Everything that you train for, you use in a game of football. It's a win-loss industry. And unfortunately, the players are going to try and get Buckley sacked if we keep up this performance. Now, another negative was our goal kicking was poor. 2 rush behinds. That was it. But we kicked inaccurate. We can't be kicking inaccurate. Bad kicking is bad football. We had a lot more scoring shots. Realistically, we should have won that game by a couple goals. At least by that. Because we've shown what we're capable of. We know that we can play our best football. For some reason, when we're down and nearly out, we always play our best football by trying to get back into the game. It doesn't always work. It just shows the lack of intensity during training and during game day. to play Poulter, who I think might be an alright player for us in the future, James Rantel was a sub, so I can't criticise him because the poor bastard can't get a game. I think the AFL need to realise something as well. It's harder for us players when we do play range videos, and I know Blue Ball does it. He does play range videos, and it's very hard when you judge someone based on how they perform because of when they're medical sub. I reckon you have 5 players, you play them, doesn't matter. That way we can be critical of how they perform. Now, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors or behind the personal life, but one thing I do know, and I only criticise the players for who they are. It comes down with what we do now. This is all about for the next 10 weeks on how we can build up this game plan. And there's a big decision is going to start happening. Bucks has had 10 years at the job, at the helm. We've got a good list for that, and we should be playing finals. I feel like we're not doing that at the moment. I feel like that we're going to struggle. And I think that we need to improve week in, week out. If we don't start doing that, it's going to make us a lot difficult. And I'm sick of this. I am sick and tired of losing. I don't want to have any more excuses. We need to win. And I swear, I can't say this enough. I'm sick and tired of us losing. The less we fuck around with the ball and hit targets, have that midfield to 4 connection, the better team that we will be out on the field. We need to start hitting targets. And if we're going to perform, we're going to perform. We must perform. This is a serious conversation that we must have as fans. Mark Corder comes out, says, mentions the Anatol situation. Why did we get rid of him? Could it have been handled differently? Yeah, sure. But don't tell me that is an excuse. The off-field stuff does not affect the on-field performances. You can't just go, oh, lovey-dovey of a player. And I mentioned this before, you can't. You're an opposition player now. You don't play for us anymore. You want us fuck all in how we perform. So, you're there to win. If we can't win, what are we going to do? Oh man, this is taking a lot out of me just talking about this. The passion that's in me at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what else to think of. Are we going to get better? Who knows? But I'm sick of it. And I'm pretty sure the fans are. It's embarrassing to watch. I feel the pain, and I do, and I feel it too. It's the supporters that do feel the pain at the moment. We're suffering from it. Graham Wright, he's got a big job to do, and he's at the right club to do it because he's won a premiership. Make the tough calls now. If we sack Buckley now, then it's just like saying that he's the problem. I don't think that he's just the problem. I think it's the playing group as well. I think we should be playing Cox at full forward. The match committee needs to play Cox. Put Darcy Moore in defence. Because in that way we're just saying, okay, this is a big job for us. We can handle it. We can really handle this. Get our season up and going. At least when he doesn't mark it, he brings the ball to ground and he at least gives us that contest that we need. As much as anything. But other than that, look, I don't know what else to say. I'm struggling. I am struggling, and I don't know what else I can say on that. I'm being negative today, and it's not because I have to be negative. It's because the players are making me say that. So, out of 10. Alright, an out of 10. Alright, mate, what can I say? A pass. Nah. Yeah, a pass mark. I give them a 5. I think that's what they deserve. We deserve a 5 out of this. And I hope this does hurt. Because... And the reason why I give us a pass mark is because at least that... You know, that we had the opportunities and we couldn't quite take them. Other than that, we play good footy at times, and at times that we haven't. So that's why I'm giving the guys. That's why I'm giving the guys a 5 out of 10 as a pass mark. Other than that, look, you know, in a way, I'm glad I wasn't there, because otherwise I would have fucking left early. Knowing me, I would have definitely left early. I would have left in disgust. And I would have been on the train on the way home. And then would have been going out for dinner that same night. So it just proves to me, it really does, on what we can do. But other than that, look, I'm going to still keep supporting the boys no matter what we do. Must-win game for everyone. I'm going to end this video now. This is becoming like a rant. And this is becoming an obsession. I'm going to have to do an emergency video of this situation, and I'm going to talk about it at extreme lengths. What needs to happen, I'll go through. You guys have your opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbours. Go the Pies. Fuck, I'm hurting, guys. I really am. I feel like I'm going to cry. I don't know if I can take this loss anymore. We got North Melbourne, and we got Sydney and Port Adelaide, and the teams that are, but I think we can certainly win a few of these games. People thought they will come back, but we haven't, and I think there's something wrong. I think we need to fix it. I'll go through what I can say. And please, it's okay. We're feeling it now. I'll feel it later on. This is nothing compared to what I had to endure as a football club, as a fan, as a member. But until next time, I do apologise, but it had to be said. Until next time, see y'all.